This is the Hampton State Girls Flag 4. The skaters in this event are from the Glanville Figure Skating Club, Corey Love. From the Nebraska Figure Skating Club, Krista Lavo. From the Colorado Figure Skating Club, Jessica Marshall. From the Six Nations Figure Skating Club, Tanya Grant. From the Colorado Figure Skating Club, Amanda Figueroa. From the Hagersburg Figure Skating Club, Michelle Ponte. Here are the results of the Hampton State A boys. In second place, from the Duckville Figure Skating Club, James D. Woolley. In first place, from the Six Nations Figure Skating Club, Gene Jacobson. Here are the results of flight 1 in the Figure Skating. In third place, from the Nebraska Figure Skating Club, Stacy Ball. In second place, from the Hagersville Figure Skating Club, Elizabeth Del Monte. And in first place, from the South Elfrist Figure Skating Club, Courtney Ross.
You want to sit down there? You can sit down.
Here are the results of flight 2.
There?
In third place for the Hagersville Figure Skating Club, Amanda Weatherspoon. In second place for the Norfolk Figure Club, Sarah Tucker. And in first place for the Douglas Figure Skating Club, Mary Lively. Ladies, please rise. Ladies, please rise.
You're in.
Watch the lady. She's videotaping.
I hate that.
Our next skater represents the Six Nations Figure Skating Club. Please welcome Tanya Grant.
Hey, your staff was in favor of 5.5 last night.
Probably.
Well, they didn't do it. Well, we're heading
Well, they
out.
can. We
Hey,
just need one to show that they
I want you to skate
like
out there. Into the real good job. I understand this is your first competition. Oh, this is a long one? This one isn't skating?
But he requires
Oh, you're not skating? I'll try anyway. Oh, you?
pilot.
Yeah.
The other one then. How old is
She
it?
said you were like, I could do the same thing that he was doing.
Next year?
We all have to go to different sectors.
I think they come
Our next speaker represents the
Eye contact. Facial expressions, yesterdays, as well as the audience.
artistic, great.
I was impressed to see that. 4.5 times in the air, you can get
So how come you didn't do
I found boys in my life. It's all their fault. I just can't believe the way the membership's gone since I've been done right for 5 years. 6 years. 6 years. I should say that. I went to a competition last year. Best competition down in Florida. Had a lot of fun there. I'm supposed to go to a seminar in California this year.
solo this year?
Nope. Nope.
Over there by that mark. Number 95 is Tara Uhas. Come on up, Tara. Number 61 is Erin McMicking. Number 79 is Veda Mae Brent. Number 77 is Shauna Lynn Miller. 71, Christina Christopoulos. And number 1, Lisa Burrows. Let's see your numbers. Make sure we can all see your number. And so we have here number 18, 78, 95, 61, 79, 77, 71, and 1. Would you girls turn and face this way? Take 3 steps. Just 3 steps this way. 1 more. Okay, that's good. Now turn back and face this way. Let's give them a big welcome. We'll just leave you up there for a moment. And when I say to, I want you to just slowly walk off the stage. Don't run. Take your time walking down the stairs. Then you're going to come back here one at a time. And when we get off the stage, I'll tell you what I forgot to tell you before, what questions I'm going to ask. It'll be about boys, okay? During this. Ara Lupo is coming on the stage now, walking over here to stand at this happy face. She's number 78, 7 years of age, 52 inches, 52 pounds. Judges, she has brown hair and brown eyes. Her hobbies are gymnastics and skipping. Her talent, pre-competitive gymnast. And her sponsors are Charlie and Anna Lupo, her mommy and daddy. What grade are you in school? And what's your best subject? And when you're all finished growing up, you know what you want to be? I couldn't even say that until I was 16. Turn around in a circle. There she is. Give her a big hand. Larissa. Number 90, she's 48 inches. She weighs 48 pounds. Blonde hair and blue eyes. Her hobbies are crafts and skating. She plays the piano. Her ambition is to be a nurse, and she's sponsored by Steve and Judy Uhas, her parents. We've asked her to tell us what grade she is in school. What's your best subject in grade 2? Think reading? And do you know what you're going to be when you finish growing up?
Others.
Around the circle. Let's give her a hand, number 95, Tara Lee. Of age, her date of birth, January the 8th. She's 4'6". She weighs 74 pounds. She's blonde and has blue eyes. Her hobbies are jazz, tap, and ballet. Her talent is dancing, and her ambition she's going to tell us about. She's sponsored by her parents. Erin, what grade are you in school? What's your best subject? And what are you going to be when you grow up? Working at the train station? You may not be in. Turn around and listen. Give her a big hand, contestant 61, Ellen. Thank you, Vera. She is 10 years of age. She stands 4 foot 7 inches. She weighs 72 pounds. She has brown hair and black eyes. Her hobbies are modeling, tap and jazz, as well as ballet lessons. She likes to play the piano, and she's enjoying swimming. She's a member of the Junior Company for Dancing. Her ambition, a model, and not let her tell us that. She's sponsored by her parents. What grade are you in school?
In grade 5.
In grade 5, what's your best subject?
Reading.
And you know what you're going to do when you finish growing?
I like to be modeling.
Modeling teacher. Around in a circle. There she is, 79. Thank you very much. 51.5 centimeters, 62 pounds. With blonde hair, green eyes. She likes skating, reading, story writing, and baseball. Her ambition, she's going to share that with us. Gladiator Mobile Rust Proofing in Newmarket is her sponsor. We've asked Sean to tell us, first of all, what grade are you in school?
Grade 2.
What's your best subject?
Story writing.
And when you finish growing up, what are you going to do?
I'm going to be a story writer.
Very nice. Turn around the circle. Let's give her a big hand. Number 77, Shauna Lynn Miller. She's 4'8". 34 kilograms, brown hair, and gray eyes. Her hobbies, bowling and skiing, and her talent, guess what? Talking on the phone. I don't know why I looked at you. Her sponsors, Cindy's Creations, Fashion Accessories, and we've asked Christina to tell us what grade she is in school.
5.
What's your best subject?
My favorite subject in school is math.
And what are you going to be when you finish growing up?
When I grow up, I'd like to become a
Circle for us. There she is, Christina Christopoulos. Thank you. 1 pounds with blonde hair and blue eyes. She likes reading, trains, and show dogs. She sings in her choir. Girl guides as well as sports are some of her hobbies. Her talent, she skates, models, and acts. That's nice. Her ambition, she's going to tell us. She's sponsored by HB&R Carpentry, Ian Davenport Photographic Studio as well. And we've asked her to tell us, first of all, what grade you are in school.
grade 5.
What's your best subject?
Reading.
And what's it going to be when you grow up?
Pediatrician.
Okay, turn around in a circle, sweetheart. Give her a big hand, number 1. Lisa. Oh, he's only a single Watt, isn't he? Turn and face the back. She's Watts, he's Watt. That's a girl. Just relax your faces. Turn back and face the front. Let's welcome the 4 beautiful young ladies. Okay, just walk off and stand back there. The next time, Hope, tell us all about your ambition.
My ambition is to be a lawyer and get married and have 4 kids.
Not necessarily in that order. Turn around in a circle, sweetheart. Give her a big hand, number 100. Collecting dolls. Her talent, talking on the phone. And she's sponsored by B&B Dixon. And we've asked her to tell us, Catherine, all about your ambition.
My ambition is to be a lawyer and have 2 kids.
Turn around the circle. Take your time walking off the stage. Give her a big hand, number 65. Dark brown hair, brown eyes. She likes roller skating, skiing, and swimming. Her talent is jazz, dancing, and she's going to tell us all about her ambition.
My ambition is to become a model because I love modeling and I like modeling different clothes.
Let's have a hand for Mary Elizabeth Brown. Baseball and volleyball. Her sponsor is JSM Industrial Trucks Limited from Newmarket, Ontario, and Sandra's going to tell us about her ambition.
My ambition is to finish high school, go to university, and become a very successful marine biologist.
Thank you very much. 67, Sandra West. Thank you. And there are the three lovely young ladies in the teen division. Turn and face the back, girls, if you will. Turn back and face the front. Let's give them a big welcome. Good. Okay, you may exit the stage, and then we'll have you come back up. Nations Fashion Accessories are her sponsors, is her sponsor. Brown hair and gray eyes. Number 71, Christina Christopoulos. Thank you, sweetheart. Number 61 judges is Erin Melissa McMicking. She's 4 foot 6 inches, 9 years of age, blonde hair. She wants to be a teacher. Her parents are her sponsor. There she is, number 61, Erin Melissa McMicking. Thank you, dear. Very good. Number 1, Lisa Michelle Burrows, number 1. 10 years old, 4'8" is her height. She's blonde with blue eyes. And she likes, her hobbies are reading. She trains and shows dogs. She sings in the choir and Girl Guides. Ian Davenport Photographic Studio is helping sponsor her, as well as HB&R Carpentry. Number 1, Lisa Michelle Burrows. Thank you. Larissa Chiara Lupo, number 78. She is brown hair, brown eyes. Go ahead. Wow, gymnastics and skipping are her hobbies. Her talent is pre-competitive gymnast. Wants to be a pediatrician. Thank you, number 78, Larissa Lupo. Here comes 79, Theta Mae Branch. She is 10 years of age, 4 foot 7, brown hair, black eyes. She likes modeling, tap, jazz, ballet lessons. She likes playing the piano. Modeling teacher is her ambition, and her mother and father are her sponsor. Brown hair and black eyes. 4'7". A member of the Junior Company for Dancing, 79. And that's everybody. Great job, girl. 5 feet tall. 82 pounds. Dark brown hair and brown eyes. Roller skating and skiing and swimming are her hobbies. Jazz dancing is her talent, and she wants to be a model. Thank you very much, number 90, Mary Elizabeth. Somebody's turned that. That really is because the volume is turned up. Number 67 is Sandra M. Watts. Sandra is 13 years of age. She's 5'6½". She has brown hair and brown eyes. She likes running, reading, baseball, and volleyball. Her sponsor is JSM Industrial Trucks in Newmarket. Thank you, number 67, Sandra Watts. Here she is, Leslie Ursula Arnecker. She is 17, originally from Germany. She's 5'3" with dark brown hair and brown eyes. She's going to be in the triathlon. Ambition to be in the Hawaii Iron Person, 1999, that's in a few years. Schlese Saddlery Service is her sponsor, 17 years of age. Give her a hand, number 85'5". Her hobbies: squash, skating, bike riding, and aerobics. Her talent is dancing. Her ambition: Bachelor of Applied Arts, attained her degree in nursing, sponsored by Hair Mode for beauty. Her parents paid for photogenic and sportswear. There she is. I hope you don't mind standing up there for a while, do you? Okay. Christina Christopoulos is 10, and she's from Aurora. Cindy's Creations, fashion accessories, is her sponsor. Gray eyes and brown hair. And she is our 1991 photogenic queen. Very welcome, honey. The first runner-up was our photogenic queen, Christina Christopoulos. She's our first runner-up in beauty. I'm sorry, in sportswear. And the queen in sportswear, Veda Brandt, number 79. How did you guys get changed so quickly? They were just up here and is there a boy up there? Let me find her under here. Theda Mae Brandt is 10 years of age, brown hair and black eyes. Going to be a model and teacher, and she's thinking of her speech as we speak.
Take a picture.
I'm glad my mom and dad bring me here to be a model teacher. Michelle Porter.
Thank you very much. Very thoughtful speech. There we have two young ladies that were winners in the sportswear. Our third runners up in beauty, Larissa Lupo and Lisa Burrows, number 78 and number 1. The second runner-up for 1991 in the Little Miss division will be number 77, Shauna Miller. Our first runner-up. She was our photogenic queen, also 71, Christina Christopoulos. How to go, Christina? First runner-up in beauty. And the Newmarket District Little Miss Queen for 1991 is Miss Theda Brandt, number 79, the queen also of sportswear. I just don't know how she changed so quickly. She is a quick change artist, that's what it is. Theta Mae Brandt is 10 years of age, as I said. She's 4'7", brown hair and black eyes. I've never quite established whether or not she has a boyfriend, but I guess I'm not really supposed to be asking that anyway. It's okay to smile. She's upset, I shouldn't be asking that. She, as a member of the Junior Company for Dancing, has tremendous experience in that field. She's a model, taught jazz and ballet lessons, and here comes her second speech. Go over and stand over there, sweetheart. Theta Mae Brandt. Now, the preteen division 11 to 13, we had a photogenic winner, Catherine Bolay. Congratulations, number sir. B&B Dixon is her sponsor. It's nice to be photogenic. Queen Mary Bass, number 90. Sportswear Queen. Oh, that's right. Mary Bass. Mary Elizabeth Bass. She's 11 years of age. She's 5 feet, dark brown hair and brown eyes. And she wants to be a model. It is Oregon, isn't it, Mr. Bacon? You're American. Here we go with Mary Bass, sportswear queen, number 90. And the queen will be Sandra Watts, who was first runner-up in sportswear. So they're all coming very close. Congratulations, honey.
Look how much taller they are in the field.
Here comes Sandra Watts. While Sandra's thinking of her speech, Sandra M. Watts from Bradford, 13 years of age, 5'6", brown hair. JSM Industrial Trucks Limited in Newmarket is her sponsor. Our ambition is to acquire a university education. You like baseball, volleyball?
I really like to be here today, and I'm looking forward for the Nationals. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 1991 Newmarket Sunburst, District Queen in Teen, Corrine Bass, number 68. Corrine Ann Bass, 17 years of age. She's 5 foot 10 inches with dirty blonde hair and blue eyes. Skiing, Nintendo, and swimming are her hobbies, and she wants to work with children. Stacy Naylor is doing a wonderful job. Nobody has jumped yet today with those finishes. Did she hit you with one? No. Who is 24 years of age? She likes dancing. Sponsored by Hair Mode for Beauty. Her mom and dad sponsored her in the sportswear and photogenic competition, and she won photogenic.
I don't have mine.
She also won in sportswear, so she gets another tiara, banner, and trophy. And how can she make 2 speeches at the same time? Brown hair and blue eyes. 2 lovely girls in the Miss Division. I like to see that. Be sure to look through those Parade of Beauties program books, and if you have any questions about finals or anything, talk to Elaine. She's got lots of answers over there. Or any questions, stay and we'll happily answer them for you.
Can you go and take a picture of all of them? Or do you want me to?
It's wonderful news, except when I say that once again. It's all just about over, so anybody, we're going to have them stand at the front close together. Come on up, take your photograph. And if somebody wanted your autograph, you could be convinced, couldn't you? Yeah, so if you'll be here, you want her autograph, come together. Joanne Lynn Church, our beautiful Miss Queen.
Once again, just to thank my family for supporting me, my friends, and my sister for being here just to give me support. And I just thank you for making me.
Right over there. You can stand beside her. So there you have the Pee Wee Queen, Amanda Blasco, the Little Miss Queen, Theda Brent, the Pre-Teen Queen, Sandra Watts, the Teen Queen, Corinne Bass, the Miss Queen, Joanne Church, and our beautiful Stacy Naylor. Come on to the front, stand close together, take your photographs, and let's give a big ovation for the Newmarket District Sunburst beautiful queen. Stand up a little close to the front. Like I say, there you are. Everybody look down this way and smile. You could be famous tomorrow with that smile. There you go. There you're getting the smiles now. Everybody, put the trophy down a little bit. There. Look this way and smile. There they are. They're beautiful. And Miss Naylor, you did a tremendous job today, honey. You really did. She's lovely and she worked well.
That red light hasn't been on that long.
I'm down the butt. No, you gotta catch us all, Joey.
I'll get that ladder just a minute.
Come and get me, Joey.
That red light or something wrong.
Babies.
Were they both up there?
I'm not so much. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know they were both up there.
Come here, let's let Daddy catch you. I'm the smartest one. Go down the back.
Is there a battery flashing off and on in there?
Come here. So?
Let's see your face.
Come here, Rick.
Yeah. Get that baby, Rick. She's scared.
Okay, just hang on a minute. Where's Daddy? Look.
Look out, you.
Okay, just a minute. Oh my. Wow. I already got down.
Let the other one down.
Daddy's gonna get you. Dad's gonna get you. Come on.
Come on here.
Come back up here. Is this because hey, I came back up here. I really got that.
Oh, gee.
Hey!
Oh, I just.
How do I know?
They're mad because
Holy snapping turtle.
they're coming down. They're coming down. Look out, Dad, it's gonna fall. You'll get a great piece. Look at the coat climbing that way. Look at the coat, Mom!
Never mind, you guys.
Get off of there!
I don't know why it red light. I'm focusing it. You're not focusing, it's focusing itself. What was that one?
Yeah.
I heard that.
wanted to get down, he took the ladder away.
Oh, mosquitoes starting to come on now. I didn't know. How'd you make out up there in Marineland, Wonderland?
It says record now? Mm-hmm. That means you record.
Not even go through the veil. No, baby, these mice. Cute. Got the worst ride. They don't have it.
Bend the wheel. I just want to carry them four over. Four, well, what the four? We're doing the cone. Oh, 5. I'll get the first 2, you get the last 3.
4 in it.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. That's that scoop my right elbow.
It's gonna fall. Yep, it's gonna fall right through, George. It fell. No, it ain't.
Oh, I didn't see it.
You'll block it. Well, let me see that. Maybe I can sit the other way in it.
Watch out.
Where's the stick? Oh, listen to Mr. Smarty Man. Go!
Oh, get me out of here.
Rip! Let her rip! Burn dirt and eat my nose. 6 seconds. Gotta have a burn. 2 seconds with 3 times your health to come back. Not even a second. It takes me a minute to get around.
Don't do it. Get them all in the truck.
Yeah, come on.
We got 15 more.
Who's driving? I put some right down there. My dad's driving. Go fast. Go fast.
We'll get them when I get the hill, eh? Yeah. Yeah, look in the back.
Here's our field all cleaned off. Looks like a lawn. Looks like a 40-acre lawn. And I'm getting ate up with mosquitoes down here. I must be crazy.
What's she mad at?
They all want these pillowcases.
What's that other cushion that was outside? Where is it? Well, you get it. Come on, Laura.
You got a mess downstairs.
What I can do.
What I can do, see if you can do it too. Whoops, stop. What I can do, see if you can do it too. Hey, this is my turn. Okay, Dakota, your turn. Keep your foot on it. Yay. Whoa.
He's over there. Trying to go through here.
This one, we're going to do it. This is what whoop. I can do. See if you can do it too. This is what I can do. Hey, okay, you did it. Yes, the bonus. We get it going. Alright, I need to have some. There you go, John. Please get it turned too. Oh, wait a minute, we gotta wait for it. Come here, guys. Wait, hold on. Come here, the boat's gonna go over to do some panadas. Excuse me.
Do you want me to smile?
Yeah. Shake your bun.
Away. Let's go this way all day long. This way all day long. Would you like to follow me? We're gonna go bang the bananas. You won't know what to do. Everybody got their listening ears on? Oh, stand so I can see all your pretty faces. I want to see everybody's pretty face, even Nathan's pretty face. Come here, my love. Dakota, what are we going to do is, look, Dakota, what do I have in my hand? Dakota. What's this, Dakota? What is this? No, what is this? Tell Maureen, what is it? It isn't a bat. You can use it as a bat. What is it? It's a stick. Say stick. Good one. What we're going to do is, I'll let you choose what color first. We can only do one because they're going to save the... Oh, no. Just wait, please, Dakota. Have another try, Dakota. Yes, good one. Let's give Tara a turn now.
Not that one, Coco. Tita, don't let her hit
Give
that.
Tara a turn. You can have another turn in a minute. Let the other children have a turn too. Good one. Yeah, but Nathan, you have to remember, watch the stick.
Is she hitting the wrong one?
Ready? Watch the stick. Good, Tara. That was a good try. Don't worry, we'll get it yet. Right, Tanya? Steve? Good manners. I like to hear that. Let's go try it. Watch out, friends. Stand back. We don't want you to get hurt.
Back, Tanya.
Tanya, come here, Tara. Tanya, over here. So, excuse me. Ready? Pretty tough, aren't they? Do you think we're going to manage to break them? How about we get some of that? Oh, Nathan, you didn't get a turn. Come here, my love. Oh, excuse me, Tanya. Nathan's going to take a turn. Watch your head. I don't want you to get hit. Tan, look at Maureen. Look, Nathan's going to have a turn now. I don't want you to get hurt with the stick.
Come on, baby, back here.
Come on, then we're going to let our big friends help us. Maybe. Good one, Nathan. How about we get our mums and grandmas to come and help us? Maybe they could break it for us. Good one. Be careful. Watch the little children. Watch your kids. Grab it. Watch the little children's head go, please. Nathan, that's too hard. I don't want the little girls to get hurt. Where's the candy? Where's the candy?
I found this candy.
Good. Did everybody get one?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, okay, you can break that one. I want our mums to have a try now, Nate. Look, grandma's going to have a try. Sorry, you didn't get one.
I got one now.
Okay, come here, my love. When mums break it, all the children can get the candies. Ready? Come on, mums. Let's say yeah for mum. Ready? Ready? Go! Yes!
Sit still.
Ready? Ready? Go! Go on, Bev. Let's do that.
I cracked her.
Yes, Bev. Yes. Okay, everybody ready? Close your eyes. Ready? I'm gonna throw the candies. I want you to go get them. Ready? You're gonna look that way. I'm gonna throw them. Ready? Go! Go get them, Jess. Dakota, go get the candies. Go get them. Jesse. Go get them. Yay! Give yourselves a clap. I think you worked really hard this morning. Give yourselves a clap. Yes.
Mama, I gotta hold what for.
Thank you. Okay, everybody line up.
You're going right into creative. Come on, Dave, go do your creative now.
Come over there,
It's okay.
Just stick it on there.
You show Maureen.
Well, I'm not going to do them for you.
You show Maureen.
Jesse,
Nathan, look.
look at it. Jesse, do you want me to put this on?
Don't you want to make a necklace for Mom?
No, you make a necklace.
Look at your necklace. Put them through and then you can put your instrument.
Come here, Dakota, put these on. See? These on. Put the Fruit Loops on.
Good. I like the way you're showing Dakota how to put the Fruit Loops on. Look, Jess, you need that now. And I want you to show me how you do it. See, there's your necklace. Hold it with a hand. Put your Fruit Loop on. Like this. You show Maureen how you do it. You show me how you can do it all by yourself. John, are you putting the Fruit Loops on? Show Maureen. I'm going to put the guitar on mine. Yes, I like guitar. You're going to put a guitar? Oh, great, Nathan.
Yeah, is she taping?
There you go, Jess. That'll go. No,
See,
you
look
need
at
it.
Dakota. No, you need that.
How many you put it on? Better way. Good work, Jesse. Excellent. Good work.
Put them on.
Put it through.
1, 2.
Put it through there. This one. This one you can do. Jesse, look.
Jesse, look at Cora. See Cora's necklace?
Show Maureen how you do that. Put it through. Good work. Now pull the needle. You pull it. Jesse, pull it. Now pull the needle.
Oh, you gotta make your necklace.
Look. Yes, Jesse. Yeah. Good work. But you know now. You pull it. You show Maureen how you pull it. You pull it through. Hold on to it. Good work. Excellent. That's some more Fruit Loops.
The pink one on.
That's a musical note.
I got some notes on.
Tanya, where's your mom? No. Tanya, you have to use your mom.
No, it's a one. Here's our one.
Here she is, Tanya.
I like guitar on mine.
This is the way we make our necklace, our necklace, our necklace. This is the way we make our necklace early in the morning. What we're going to do is Maureen's going to get a dog pen and write their names on one of their instruments. Good work, everybody. Don't lose your necklaces and let your pen and write your Now, do you need an instrument? Guitar on there?
help you.
Is Jessie in there?
Just leave her for a minute.
Come put your necklace on, good girl. Wow.
Oh, look at who's under there. Surprise. Anybody else under there? Come on, Jess.
Nathan. Jessie made over.
Good. AJ, make your dad turn around. See if you can guess this tune.
Pokey pokey. Oh, go and get it.
Oh, there's the pretty. Kids, look up here. What room? Morning, Mom.
Okay. What's it say?
Hi.
Move towards the paper to the white shed. Where's the white Okay. Everybody, close
Here,
your eyes.
Jessie, come here.
No, wait. Listen, look what DJ has. Listen, the path. Follow the path until you come to the white and brown shed. Is this a white and brown shed? Is it green? No. Is it blue? No. What color is it? White. And what color is this? Brown. Good for you. Do you think we're gonna find it? Yeah. Hey, listen. We don't want to push our friends because we don't want our friends to get hurt. Okay, I want everybody close your eyes. No peeking. No peeking. All creep around here. No peeking. Just closing your eyes. Close your eyes then. Oh, BJ, you're peeking on me. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Steady. Steady. You have to stand back because, oh, this is heavy. Oh, no, it's too heavy. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, what do we have? Oh, look, there's a name on them. Let's look at the name. Jocelyn Hill. Nathan L. Let's go to the bathroom. Let's see what it is. Mallory. Michael.
Mallory's up front there.
Yeah.
Right here.
There's yours, Fisky. It doesn't have a name on it.
One out.
Cuddy.
Oh, wow.
Cuddy. Nathan. I got Nathan's here too.
Honey, put those down.
Jocelyn, Nathan. Did everybody get one?
Yes, he did.
Ronnie.
Did you get one, Ed?
Jesse, you didn't get one. Where's Jesse?
Where's Jesse?
He's over there.
Michael Hill, being so creative. Award is given to Jesse Brand for being so creative. Jesse, where are you?
Over there.
Put your shoe on, babe.
This art and craft award is given to Dakota Brand. Yay, Dakota! It's given on the face.
Put your shoe on, babe. What are you looking at?
This art and craft award is given to Adam Miracle. Where is Adam?
With this trust, I'm like a minus, she's like a plus. One going up, one coming down.
As of about 10 minutes ago, there's been $12,393.10 donations. July 23rd, 1990, Oprah Relief Workers, Six Nations release. Six Nations Oprah Relief Workers are in the midst of launching a second food drive to help feed the 1,000 Mohawks and non-natives trapped behind police and military lines at Canessa. The committee, after successfully delivering 2 Salvation Army vans loaded with 200 boxes of food and medical supplies last week, discovered the crisis at Canessa is more severe than we have been led to believe. Contrary to Red Cross reports that the food supply is adequate, Van Councilor-elected Chief Bill Montour, who accompanied the Six Nations donations into the territory under siege, found empty shelves lining the walls of a makeshift food bank set up at the community center. Mr. Montour said he arrived at the community center after being subjected to a rigorous search and harassment by police, was greeted by women and children, and found not a single can of beans in the place. There isn't anything to be found anywhere. He said it took men, women, and children only 15 minutes to unload the vans and start opening the boxes. When the women opened the boxes filled with baby food, they started to cry, said a tearful Mr. Montour. Some of them started feeding their babies right there on the spot. When he was in the community center turned food bank, he said the Mohawks received a telephone call from a non-native man living within the territory. He said he was married to an East Indian woman and they hadn't eaten in 3 days. The Mohawks told him to come down to the food bank after a shipment from Six Nations had just arrived. Mr. Montour said he was invited to eat at the camp kitchen and walk through the magnificent climbs to arrive there. He city met up with Mohawk Hereditary Chief Alan McNaughton, who has been in Canastadaga since last week attempting to reach a peaceful resolution to the siege. Mr. Montour turned over $5,000 in cash collected by the Six Nations Oka relief workers from local residents, Grant County, Haldeman, Norfolk, and Hamilton residents, to Chief McNaughton to present to the Canastadaga Mohawks. Chief McNaughton said the money was presented during a ceremony held by the Longhouse people of Canastadaga and launched the Oka Relief Fund. Chief McNaughton thanked all the people of Six Nations who worked so hard to help their Mohawk brothers and sisters of Canastadaga. Chief McNaughton, who sits on the negotiating team, said talks had reached a stalemate, but he was hopeful of movement soon. As a result of Mr. Montour's observations, the Six Nations Oka relief workers are calling on the Federal Minister of Indian Affairs, Tom Sidden, and Prime Minister Brian Mulroney to appoint an independent, non-political religious organization to monitor the level of food and medical supplies available at Canastadaga, to ensure the people are indeed not being denied their basic human rights to food and medicine. The Six Nations shipment was held up for 5 hours after police searched every one of the 200 boxes, going as far as shaking cereal boxes to ensure there were no hidden guns and opening diapers to make sure no weapons were inside. The Oka relief workers are demanding that food and medical supplies be allowed to pass freely into Canastadaga and that the Salvation Army be called in to monitor and assess the situation for the duration of the siege and after it if necessary. The Oka relief workers are further demanding that Canada withdraw all military and police forces immediately before a regrettable incident happens, and that an investigation into the Red Cross's statement that supplies to Canastadaga are adequate. The Six Nations Oka relief workers are made up of a group of peace-minded individuals from across the political and religious spectrum of Six Nations, whose only purpose is to feed and care for the hungry children and their parents in Canastadaga. Anyone wishing for further information can contact us here. For supplies, the dining hall will be open.
That's all something to decide.
I think we should re-adjourn to the big part of the hall. There's more space over there, and it's probably cooler. And two trucks that we managed to borrow from the Salvation Army were loaded with supplies, and 5,700 boxes of supplies, and a manifest was drawn up, including all the information that was in the boxes, as well as all the people accompanying the conference. That included 15 people who were picked to do certain jobs, observers. They made the newspaper and radio, I guess they were all newspaper reporters, two Salvation Army officers, two members of the Canadian, the Six Nations Veterans Association, as well as 4 drivers and co-drivers. Faith Keeper and White Carrier also went. Convoy left at 12:29 a.m. from Cleveland here on July 18th, Wednesday. And at 12:35, turned off from White Swan Road onto Highway 53. We met 2 Hamilton Regional Police cruisers. And at 12:50 a.m., an OPP cruiser followed us to Hamilton. At 2:20 a.m., we also had another cruiser follow us. At around that time, we moved into Whitby and pulled off the highway into a little mall. 30 seconds after we arrived there, a temporary police car pulled in and asked us if there was any problems. It was pretty quiet after that, as we had several problems with the mechanical problems with the trucks, as they overheated and batteries died and stuff like that. We arrived at 9:50 at the checkpoint, which is at the Quebec border, at 9 in the morning. And that was at that point that we met Chief Counselor William McCourt, Kenneth Deere, as well as Captain Michelle Ponce from Montreal Salvation Army. And after having of the highway where we encountered a truck inspection station. And as we approached that station, the lights flashed on, signaling for us to come in. We pulled into the station and were asked by the inspector on site to pull our vehicles around behind the building there, where we were met by 8 Quebec Provincial Police Force officers driving 6 police cruisers, including 2 plain forces. And we spent 2 hours and 10 minutes while they had everybody leave the vehicles and asked everybody for identification, and which they wrote down and went to check through their computers to see that a couple of people in the entourage had faulty input tax. We know who they are. After spending 2 hours with the police officers at the transportation inspection area, they gave us back our identification and cleared the trucks too. After they went and briefly checked through the trucks and opened only a couple of boxes to see that what was on the manifest was exactly what was in the boxes. The trucks were then resealed and the keys given to the Salvation Army officers, and we proceeded from there to leave for Oka. We arrived in Oka at 2 o'clock. About an hour and 10-minute drive from the inspection station, where we encountered approximately 25 Quebec police in highway license that are taking our counter group. And they were armed with shotguns. We pulled off to the side. They knew we were coming, and they signaled us directly into a side road, where they proceeded to again check the identification. Across the road from where the vehicles parked was a little about a half-acre lawn, and all the people in the entourage were asked to stand over there while one sentry was posted at the road. The convoy, another 6 to 7 at odd times behind the convoy. We were in charge of the inspection as well as road refiguring. They were undercover officers dressed up like priests up in the monastery, watching things, as well as another road 4 cars and approximately 12 police officers who were monitoring the situation. They opened every box and then checked to see that the contents listed on the manifest was in the box, as well as looking through rummage. They encountered a pair of child's jeans about this long that were in the rummage, and there was some discussion among the police at that time whether the convoy was allowed to go ahead because the jeans were camouflage dress, army type of cloth. We looked around over that at that point. But they decided that they probably wouldn't be used by any people on the front lines, so they allowed us to keep going. The Children's Army Guard. Anyway, there was some discussion over the drugs and so on, but these were no problem with the police officers. And they had the radio back in Montreal to develop a position on how the convoy would be allowed to arrive into Sonnesendoche. And it was at that point that while we were standing over in the pasture for approximately 2.5 hours, after a wait of approximately 2.5 hours in that pasture, just at the main intersection, or one of the main intersections going into the town of Oka, that the chief and the 2 drivers would be allowed in to the reserve. And there was some discussion at that time as to whether or not we would renegotiate that. It was thought that it was more important to get the food in. So Chief Counselor Bill McClure was delegated by the group to accompany the 2 trucks in as requested by the Sunité of Quebec, the provincial police there. Approximately an hour and a half later, the trucks returned from the reserve, and which was successful. There were other, well, there was not really much else with it. The group behaved cordially towards the police, and some other questions were asked of them, and we entered the reserve basically without accomplishing the secondary tasks that were assigned to the Turtle Clan people, which was moral support for the Mohawk Nation inside the reserve in the form of the two-row wampum peace pipe, as well as directives from some of the traditional elders on the reserve. But other than being able to accomplish those tasks, the main enterprise was delivering the food and the medical supplies was accomplished. And we returned that night by 6:30 in the morning the next morning. And so here we are. Been asked to remind everybody again that the dining hall will be open from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. in Ashwegan for the delivery of donations and supplies going to Guys Doggy. As well as the telephone number for information inquiries is 445-4213 and 445-4213, and the dining hall and inside will be open from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. sorry, every day. That's 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. A couple of our entourage, one anyway says arrived, and we've got a special speaker here tonight. We're going to ask. He's from the Turtle Clan. $75. He's got a story we didn't anticipate any problems getting into the reserve, although it was expressed at several points by different members of the community that we probably would be turned away at the Quebec border, but we didn't encounter that. The lists and the locking of the trucks, as well as the discussions with the officers on site, seems to turn the situation from a confrontational one that we expected to one where we were pretty sure by the time 4 o'clock rolled around that we were going to get in. Although when they got those kids, army teams and stuff like that. We're certainly in the process. I've got those here discussions with different agencies about continuing the relief support for Oka and developing transportation and communication systems to go along with that. By general, that's all I'm saying, and then we'll hear from Ozzy. Who's that guy?
I just wanted to make an announcement that we've gotten word from Bill and our sources in Oka as well that the clan mothers inside have now ordered women to skip meals to save food for the children and the elders. And Claude's going to be giving you a little bit more of an update, but I was just thinking of the other day when Mike was, just a minute ago, when Mike was reading off all the hundreds of police officers they said. We here, as we were working dutifully and faithfully here the other day, collecting supplies, we had to look out the door and see 2 undercover officers sitting in the car watching us, and it really, it just didn't make you feel right, like here we are sitting on our own life, doing things that we feel are for our own people. We look out the door and there's an institution such as that watching us, We told them they're trespassing, but they didn't listen. A5 General has another announcement to make.
John Peters reminded to go to bed and sitting there. John Peters reminded to go to bed.
Before I gave the press release, the phone rang. It was Van Costa. She built on tour. We had just received a phone call from Van Costa, like Chief Bill on tour. So the Chiefs of Ontario, Assembly, and Thunder Bay have also called for an independent investigator to monitor the food and medical supply available to the traffic and to pull back the military and police forces. We also have the support of Six Nations Director Chief Richard Rample and Ted Hill, who fully support the Six Nations. Just giving another note here. Talks from Mohawk Nation, the stand of Department of Indian Affairs has taken into consideration right now to move the kids and elders out as right now.
Pardon me?
This is right now.
That was what came down a couple days ago.
That's all. Call on Betty Doxtader. She's coordinated some drop-off points for the workers. I think it was arranged a drop-off point in Hamilton, Toronto, Brantford, and Paris. And she's in her hard work calling places. She got good results and bad, and she just wants to talk to you for a few minutes on those.
What's going on with anybody? Mary got a couple of kids.
In support of the Old Mohawks, we rallied local businesses both on and off reserve to support in the way of food, supplies, and/or monetary donations. One of the off-reserve businesses that we had was theirs in Caledonia. We approached theirs in Caledonia today to donate to the food drive for OCA. They're located right in Caledonia, and we get a lot of native business. And the response was that it was too political of an issue for them. They didn't feel that they could donate anything at that time. I think it's really important that we all stick together as Indians and stick together all the way. And what I'm asking anyone here that usually shops in Caledonia as theirs to boycott the store and to let them know the reason why you're boycotting it in support of the Mohawks and Oka. With them saying that it was a political issue is, obviously they don't know what the issue is. The issue that we are looking at, the perspective that we're coming from, is that we know that there are people in that community that don't have food. They're being denied basic human needs such as baby supplies, medical supplies, and food. And so we're looking at it from the perspective that we have to work very hard so that those people will get those things. The political thing is something else. The issue that we're working on in the food drive is so that these people will be fed. We're going to continue to rally businesses. I've been in touch with a lot of churches in Brantford today. In Hamilton on Friday, for the whole day of Friday, in one day they collected over $1,000 in donations. And they had a room full of food supplies and baby supplies and blankets. And I picked them up on Friday evening. Within the same time frame, Brantford has had a food drive. And there was one person that dropped off a few canned goods. And that was for the same time frame that Hamilton was given. We're asking that people support the food drive, not for any other reason, not not for any reason having to do with the land claim. You know, if you don't understand the land claim or you don't want to get involved in the politics, that the fact that there are young children in this country who are going without food and others who are going without food and medical supplies, that should be reason enough. I've been given a letter here from some individuals in the audience. It's from the Wappo Island First Nations and the Council of Three Fires, and I'd just like to read it. July 20th, 1990. We, the Aboriginal people and First Nations of the Wappo Island unceded Indian Territory, act in solidarity and sympathy with the Mohawks of Ganacsadage in their struggle for their land claim and the preservation of their ancestral homeland. We are saddened by the death of Corporal Dennis LeMay, and our condolences go out to his family and loved ones. The loss of life was totally unnecessary. We wish to make it absolutely clear that we act in peaceful solidarity and do not condone the use of violence and bloodshed. We are appalled by the federal government's silence on the Ganacsadage land claim issue. It is now apparent the silence has been broken with the imminent intervention of the Canadian Army to uproot, relocate, and desecrate a Mohawk burial ground, cut and destroy pine trees which are located on the proposed expansion site of the Oka Golf Course is considered a hypocritical attitude of the Canadian and Quebec governments. This proposed armed intervention causes concern to the Wappo Island First Nations as well as other First Nations because of the similar land claims throughout Canada. It is clear that the federal government land claim policy is bankrupt. It is therefore imperative that a new land claim policy that is fair and equitable be initiated forthwith. We demand that Prime Minister Brian Mulroney and the Honourable Tom Sidden act now and negotiate a peaceful settlement with the Mohawks of Ganacsadage and their immediately. That came from the Wappo Island First Nation, the Council of Three Fires. As you know, with our convoy, Mike said that he told you all the individuals that went up. The reason that we had so many individuals go up was specifically to make sure that our shipment of food got through. We went through a lot of time-consuming tasks that we felt like, why are we doing this? But we felt it necessary, and we felt the group of individuals that represented both religious and political, all the religious and political segments on the reserve would lend credibility to our shipment, and that was the reason why it got through. One of the individuals that did go up is here tonight, and he's going to speak to you in a moment, but I just want to tell the press that he will not field questions. He's here to tell you of his experience, okay, but he will not be fielding any questions. So I think it was Ozzy Stocks, Mohawk First Nation.
I was the one supposed to stay home. So you got a hat for it, so I guess I go. But anyway, there's a lot of things I usually start from the start and all the way through it. There's a lot of right now today. There is different circumstances. Where people's lives are in danger. I can't do it. There's probably 1,000 questions out there. Need answered. Maybe I could answer them all, but I'm not going to do that. They got women and children and stuff. They don't get their food. Now, they're looking for gas. The hydro's cut off now. I asked them what could I say to the people back home. And you'll get a lot of different answers what they want to hear. First of all, they need help. They want their own spiritual guidance, whoever they send. Whoever they think is their spiritual guidance, that's who they want used to provide. They ask that you not believe the bullshit that you see on TV. I shook hands with my chief chancellor. Gene Gresham, John Gresham, Shaka, like a damn. I can't remember the name. Those people were shot for a day or 2 or 3. When you take guns, you go up shooting, make a wound, shoot. You're scared of it. They got guns, and they got good ones, and they come back. And they come back mad. Please run away. I said, come on back, let's go, it's not women now. They won't come back. We started once in all, further than the police run away. We got people up there that are defending those places with their lives. Here I can go out and drive and go get coffee wherever I want. They got paychecks, they got employment checks, they can't get out, they can't nothing, there's no such a thing as money. They're running out of soap. Wash clothes. They kept new socks and clothes and stuff like that. I was going on an average about 3 to 4 to 5 meetings every day. Some of them we started at 5 o'clock in the morning. The last one, 2 or 3. The one fellow was driving me on, he was tired. But then the neighbor would be watching. So when I got up here from coffee, I had to take everybody up, drive the car in the morning. And then the meeting started over there, we were drinking coffee. When it come time for the lives, who's going to get shot, and who's going to do what, who's going to fight. Those people jumped up, some men, some women. Here around over here, we play games. You don't know nothing, you're down below. You're on upper hand, you're this, you're that. Those people are willing to fight. Don't matter whether he's got a fight, or whether he's got that, or felt, or whatever. They're out there to fight what's going on against them, and that's the government. Warriors, they say, they're looking for nothing. Let me tell you something. You come on my property, and there are dudes. My family, the warrior is right up here, if that's what you want to call it. I will protect what I think is mine. Those people are protecting what's theirs. Now they ask for help, and we still bicker. They got calls from the United Nations. Where's the chief? Where's the chief? You need help to come and fill your seat. So powerful, so powerful. They've had the preachers right there. It is him there. You can't pick them up. No spiritual outfit. They say, must be you. They know what they want. They need help, support. But let's put it another way. If what they said is they want help from the people that care, help from the people that are supposed to look ahead for generations to come. Help, so when you help and when you start, you don't quite have to. But if you intend to help, then help. Don't sit around and fool around like, oh, I'm going to say, here's a $50 bill. Send that to them. Don't get to them. But we don't listen. I had a real wonderful time up there. There's some wonderful people up there. Indians from all over. I was welcome all over wherever I went. Places I wasn't even supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be out there in the bunkers and so forth. I was down there hanging off. They send a message, they came flying through the field. That bunker's up, I thought over there. Oh, that's over there. When I left, everybody was up and ready to fight. He stayed there, but before he was discouraged because he heard so many different stories. You're a boy, what are you doing? You know they belong to you. Get out of here. He gets up, down. He gets ready to leave. And the people say, go back. Thank you for saying, speak. The warriors go back. When he's there 24 hours a day, call it what you want. His life is on the line, he puts out there first. So I'm not around to make fun of it. Call it what you want. He's got to settle down now for big decision time. They ask for it. I'll answer questions some other time. I kind of want to get some rest in my own bed. Maybe go eat, maybe go to the store. They can't do that up there. This is wonderful around here. But if you got pockets full of money and you can't buy anything, at least when you get up there, you buy it right down here, and they talk, and they come to a meeting. Now, the mother wants to go up there, but you rest and let me watch it. You don't see that down here. I don't. But if we ever expect to have this reservation, to have what is rightfully ours, and by God, you better start talking like me. And your reasons better not be selfish. They better be for the good of those 7 generations. Those 7 generations is what's going to keep this place and make the decision if they're brought up right. We need to be together. Thank you.
On behalf of the workers, we just want to thank you, Ozzy, for going up there, and we apologize to your wife because you were late. Next, I would like to call upon our hereditary Mohawk chief over there, Ted Squires, to say a few words for us. Ted?
What she says, say a few words. There's been times I don't want to stop. I've been very impressed with our former speaker. It was a few years ago that he was very little about it. especially this evening. And I find him to be the word that he speaks, there's a lot of truth when he talks about honesty, unselfishness, and needs. And he talks about the future generations. We must seriously consider the arguments that we are putting forth on behalf of these generations, that they be unselfish, that they be for the benefit and welfare, as opposed to greed and power. Now, I'm here tonight to show my support for a person, my brothers and sisters, and their children who are in need. 13 days ago, when this all hit the news, it was for a good cause. It was an honest cause. It was something worth dying for. Fortunately for us, none of our native people have lost their life. When they began to negotiate an agreement, the whole situation, as far as I was concerned, began to deteriorate. And as time progressed, today it is not the same situation as it was 15 days ago. I haven't been there. My information is from people who have been there or through the news media. And I've based my decisions on these things. But as a chief, my view must be a spiritual base. And while I'm free and the council with these people or on behalf of them, to show visible presence or involvement is not something that is in my authority to do. That's why I say tonight I'm here solely to show that I agree with what you're doing, because these people need help, because they need food. At this point in time, I'm going further than that. Only to say and encourage you to continue to support them in this fashion. If there are any discussions that might take place in the future concerning the ramifications, the legal or cultural or whatever you want to call it, I'd be quite willing to participate with you and express my viewpoints concerning these things. But at this point in time, I think it would be quite suffice to say, continue with what you are presently doing, because it is, you are here for the purpose of helping a brother or a sister.
I had to find out to make sure this is his right name. I don't know if it's right or not, but we have a dog in Arnie General. He said, "That's your right name, please. Come on up and give us a few words of wisdom." Arnie?
Waiting God, they that saw Jangali to study study so again. Focus take I believe and don't to go on dream down home. So we can leave out that's where this is only electric. It's called mental. Is that clear? You all understand that? I'm from the traditional aspect of this Confederacy Council. And as she said, I am one of the chiefs, one of the 50. We're not full anymore, because some have passed on. But what we have left, we are very sad to see the situation the way it has gone. Because we thought, as everyone else, that living in 1990 was going to be a change. It did not look like it was going to be for the worse, but it has materialized that way. I don't understand the Canadian government if they're using the War Measures Act on our people, our brothers and sisters. I am not one, I'm an undoubted. But it hurts me to think of all those people out there that are having a hard time. I wish there was more that could be done some way through the political side of our nation. As you know, way back a long time ago when the peacemaker came, we laid down our weapons and we wouldn't fight anymore. There has been an arm, a faction that has risen and has gathered up those weapons again. And by gathering up those weapons, has created chaos for our people. It's sad to see that. I follow the great peace. And I cannot see myself grabbing a weapon and taking anyone's life. We all say that we are fighting for the land, and yet we know it's not 100% over. We know that it's supposed to be maintained for the next generation. If the white man gets it, is he going to give it to his next generation? Or is he going to sell it to a foreign generation across the water? It is depriving the native people of this continent of a livelihood, of a way of enjoyment for their children and for their grandchildren. So how are we going to make the white society sit up and realize that there is more to life than greed? That is the motivating force that is causing all this problem, is greed. And it's too bad that we are falling into that situation. But it is true that the gathering of food for them people is a necessity. How else can they maintain their way? How else can they look to the future if there is one? We don't know what the situation is going to hold. And it's sad to see that. If they don't let that food through, we all know what that means if you starve them out. And that is the War Measures Act. And yet at the same time, we're asked us, it's a police skirmish type thing. If that was the case, then that food should be getting through with no problem. So does that mean that Canada has declared war on the native people? But let's put it this way, we're not alone in this fight. We have a lot of help coming from off the reserve. There's a lot of people out there who are really disgusted with their government. And I talked to some Germans today who are watching what's going on. They are from Germany, they were down here in Village. They are watching also what's going on. So we know that in this world, there are people out there who are backing us, who are backing the people, the native people. But we should have known that this was coming, because our ancestors had already told us what was at the head of us. My grandmother told me that. She told me about this here infestation of worms that we're going to see sometime. You won't know where they're going to come from. They're going to destroy your crops. Well, they started with the trees, and the crops will be next. I think in the future we are all going to suffer one way or another through the prophecies of the elders. I have learned that
ever since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. When I used to go to sleep on the floor by the stovepipe, I would hear the old timers talking downstairs. That's where the old man used to pick me up. They'd be laying alongside the stovepipe, listening to those old men talking. And they talked about this time. How did they know? If we think we're smart, they never had an education, but they were able to communicate with nature. They were able to see what the future was going to hold. We don't have time anymore. We're either going to bingo, ball games, or cross games. We don't have time to sit around and think. We don't have time to listen and talk with each other. Because each mind carries a certain amount of logic, and you get all minds together in an open discussion, an informal discussion, and you've got a lot of ideas coming from that. You can practically see your future. We're losing because of the action that is going on amongst us. The bickering that is going on between the societies itself. That's why we're losing. I have been asked several times by various people, some that are in here today, as to why I am not up there in OPA. Well, I suppose it's a good time for me to answer that. If I was to walk into one of you people's houses and told you what to do, you'd probably throw me out without first inviting me in. And being an Onondaga, I cannot go up there without being asked by the chief. And the Condole chief up there is Samson Gabriel. Now he has to come down, he has to ask for help to the Confederacy Council before we can go in. I'm pretty sure that's the way the great law says, that we can't just walk right in and do things like that. We can donate to the food drive to keep the fight going, or keep the people's spirits up. And as Ozzy said, they're looking for spiritual guidance. Some way at least one gives that up. No human can. They have to have the faith within themselves. And if they can have that faith strong enough, they'll win. Through one mind. If you know what it's like with mind over matter, they can do that, providing they all have a good mind. If you think that can't be done, I've seen it done. I've seen kids pick up a roughly 350 pound man sitting on a wooden chair with one finger. And that's unified thinking. They all thought at the same time that they were going to do when they take this man right up and held him out like they hit. Believe me, I was shocked when I seen that. And I think Mr. Peters knows about that mind over matter thing. I seen a little woman put his arm down, he couldn't hold it up when everybody thought the same. Deceptive strength. And that can be done. So that's using the good mind, purity. So I hope that in the future, things will work out best for the native people of Canada. I have a couple of, I have a filing cabinet which is almost full of clippings of injustices from the East Coast to the West. There is a time coming when here too, we will run through a similarity to what's going on up there. I don't think it can bypass this reserve also. If it does, I'm going to be surprised. I hate to see that coming because I've got children out there too. So whatever we do, let's think with a clear mind, a good mind for that future generation. Let's put our own differences aside and think of something good for a change. Yeah.
Mohawk Merrick was here somewhere. You got him up.
Put her on.